up here without turning off the video. And I think I've got it. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see how we're doing here. Ugh. I wish I didn't have to start the video facing out, but if I don't, then it puts me portrait the whole time, which is way more annoying than starting the video out like that. Hello, hello. I'm Sarah Fleming from Prepare to Die Papercrafts, and today we're going to be making these two cards with the Rooted in Nature bundle. But first I have a few show and tell things. I have a ton of Random Act of Kindness cards to show, but I really want to post those in the Random Act of Kindness card group first because they've been a long time coming. Long story short, my first trimester of pregnancy was very, full of migraines, and so I haven't been able to do that yet. So I want to get it in there before I show you here. So maybe next week I'll be able to show you that. So, oh, hello, Mother. Did you get new internet? Please tell me you got new internet, because I know your internet's too slow to watch me on a live video. So this, I did not make this. This is like old Stampin' Up! Paper. It's long retired, but I thought this was so cute. We had our church ladies retreat this last weekend, and this was like a little mini album, and it's a quick scripture reference for daily challenges, and I thought that was adorable. I'm probably going to do some kind of mini album with this design soon. I just thought it was super cute, so I wanted to show y'all that. One of the ladies at church made it. And I'll show y'all a few things I've been making. You didn't get new internet? Why? You need to stop by the internet place, Mom. Let's see. Okay, so this I made. I haven't put this on the blog yet. I made this today. This is, this uses this new stamp set, the Snowmen, from the holiday catalog, and then the Buffalo Check stamp set. That's a new background stamp in the holiday catalog. And this is yet another stamp set. This is the, hi Chrissy, thanks for joining me. This is from the Making Christmas Bright stamp set, I think. So 3 new stamp sets here. This hasn't been on the blog yet. I'll put it on probably, I don't know, sometime this week. And I used the cable knit embossing folder, which is available now. It's one of my very favorite embossing folders. I almost died when they brought it out last year because I'm a knitter, and so that was really cool for me. Let's see. I also, here's another sneak peek for you. I made this. They have no idea when it will be available. Ugh. Okay, my mom lives out in the boondocks, and so she has horrible internet, but they're supposedly getting better internet out there, but they don't know when it's going to be available. So I made this this is all new stuff from the holiday catalog. This is not my style, because y'all know I like my colors, and this is very neutral, but I decided to give Gray Granite a try. I do really like this color, but this is, look at this paper. Ooh, this is the Joyous Noel paper from the Christmas catalog, and the Joyous Noel Glimmer paper has this beautiful copper paper in it, and it's my new favorite glimmer paper. And then these branches, oh, I'll show you that because that's something that I haven't shown y'all yet. Those are from the First Frost bundle. So this is the First Frost stamp set, and it's not very Christmassy, but it's also you know, kind of wintry. So this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And then it's also included some wedding sentiments in there, and then a season filled with warmth, comfort, and good cheer. So you got multiple uses for this one. And then beautiful die set. This branch, that's what I used here, and that's probably going to be one of my most used dies this year. And then this is really pretty. It cuts out this gorgeous flower over here, this thing. This is so pretty. So I just got that. I actually was going to not get it till like November, but then I decided I need it for September. I'll show you the paper too, because I haven't showed y'all that. Hey, Suzanne. Suzanne and I are both booked on a trip to Orlando to the Onstage. It's the kind of Stampin' Up's convention. What Replaced convention. Look at this paper. Oh, This is the frosted floral paper. And I will say, and it's all on, the sun is not shining right now, but it's all on, oh, I'm not going to read that one out. You're in the staff room eating. Well, cool. But this is all shimmery, like the whole paper. I wish I could like prove it to you because I don't feel like you're getting the idea on this. Look at this piece of paper. Whew. It's really pretty. So I'll probably end up with 1 or 2 extra packs of that. But anyway, this is what that comes from. So, and then this is new ribbon. We're actually going to use this ribbon today. And then I made the, oh, I have to fix that. Okay, so I made this card yesterday using the First Frost. And look, I painted this with the shimmery white, what's it called? The Frost White Shimmer Paint. Yeah, that paper is gorgeous, Suzanne. It's way prettier in person too. So this is the Frost White Shimmer Paint that I painted on this. Because I stamped in Blackberry Bliss, and then this is Mint Macaron and Tranquil Tide, I think. And then this is that Tranquil Tide Velvet Ribbon. We also have Rich Razzleberry in the annual catalog, but this is the new Tranquil Tide. But let me fix this because, oh yeah, let me show you. These are the frosted epoxy droplets because we've got frosted and clear now. So I made this card and then I set it down for like 10 minutes and I got back to my spot and one of my little droplets was missing. And I was like, Catherine, did you play with my card? That's my toddler. And she goes, yeah. Like, oh, yeah, of course. No, I said, did you take apart my card? And she, oh, yeah. Like, I should be so proud of her for that. Oh, this is our new tool. This is the, what's it called? Take Your Pick tool. So this is cool. I think I showed you all this in my unboxing, but it's got a paper piercer here. And, oh, thank you, Suzanne. I'm glad you like that idea because I'm always doubtful of my ideas. And then this is, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, whatever Suzanne just said. This is the spatula end, and that's cool. That's good for lifting stuff too. I've been using that for this too, for lifting things off. And then this is like putty. Let me get out. I have to get out a sequin and show you. Or a button. Here, I'll get out a button. This is cool. This is like sticky putty end, and you grab your button like that so you don't have to fiddle. And it really helped me out today because I had just painted my nails for you. And so I didn't have to like fiddle with stuff. I was able to actually go, ooh, doot, doot. So that was cool. Really liking that tool. And then when the putty's not sticky anymore, you just tear it off and then twist it and more comes out. So that's pretty cool. And then, and it has this little lid so that I don't poke myself, which is nice. Okay, put these away. I got a little sidetracked with my fixing my card. So here's the card as it should have looked. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is kind of my go-to color, this kind of like orangey, I don't know, reddish orange. I love this color on me. It's what I wear for lipstick most of the time too. Okay, yeah, so First Frost stuff. I'm going to do some Christmas colors with it soon, but I wanted to get, I've been like, it's so funny, I've been walking into my craft room all week going, ooh, I'm going to make some red and green Christmas stuff, and then I've been coming out with all this neutral stuff, and I'm like, what is going on with me? That's okay. Hormones. Okay, so I made this one. I think this was on the blog yesterday. This one was pretty popular. This one, actually, the paper is new. That's also from that same Joyous Noel suite. And the ribbon's in the holiday catalog. That's Shaded Spruce. And then this stamp is from Merry Christmas to All, which is one of my favorites, but I know I say that about a lot of them. And then, but the dies, the stitched label here, and these little branches I cut with these dies, which are fabulous. These are in that Blended Seasons bundle that's only available while supplies last. And August 31st is the absolute last day, even if supplies do last. So if you want these, get them. And look at that copper, this copper glimmer paper. I'm just like, it makes me so happy because we used to have champagne glimmer paper and it was my favorite, and then they retired it, and this is like having that back plus even better. So that made me happy. This was on the blog a couple of days ago. This is, got to rinse off a color on my client's head. Would love to say, well, thank you, Suzanne. Yes, we will chat in Orlando. Thank you for the, okay, anyway, thank you for the comments. And yes, have fun rinsing your client. Okay, so this I made with the Blended Seasons bundle, that same bundle that Swell Supplies last. The sentiments from there, the flowers are from there. I colored these with the Stampin' Blends. I might do a tutorial video on this soon, like to show you how I colored the leaves, because I got some comments on that. And then I embossed this mint macaron piece with the petal pair embossing folder. It's 2 folders, and they're both like skinny strips. Anyway, I used only one of the pair. And then, oh yeah, this was up yesterday. Well, I don't know when the others were up, but they were up this week. This was up yesterday. This is one of my favorite cards I've made lately. This is using the beautiful Blizzard stuff, which was probably what I was most excited to see in person. This, let me show you. So, you have a Thinlit that cuts out all of this at once. So just one die, and you cut out all of this at once. And then you can use this on a card, which I'm going to. And then you can use the snowflakes from it on a card. I will say, use your precision base plate for that, because your regular plates, you're going to either need a shim or need a precision base plate. Use your precision plate and run it through like 4 or 5 times. And then everything comes out great. So just don't give up. And I spritzed some Frost White shimmer paint on it. I can't believe the lighting today. Like, it's always so hot and ridiculous here, and now I have no light. But anyway, I liked it in these colors. It came out pretty whimsical. And this uses those clear epoxy droplets. So there's that one. And then I liked that layout so much that I made another one, but only I made it with in navy, and this is using the white craft ink that we have. And then I used one of the sentiments that's from the actual stamp set. If a hug were a snowflake, I'd send you a blizzard. That's cute. So anyway, 2 layouts, kind of same layout, 2 very different cards. So I think that's all my show and tell for now. And I think we'll get started. We're going to make this one first. It's very not me. And it's so not me that I have to change the colors, because, like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too dark. It's too drab. So, but my idea was to use the Rooted in Nature to make some fall cards. And then I think next week I'm probably going to make fall cards with the Blended Seasons bundle, because that'll be kind of really towards the end of what's going on. But what I want to do here, I'm going to change it to Old Olive instead of soft suede, because this is a soft suede card base and a little matte over here, but I'm going to change it to Old Olive. And then we're going to have some big shotting to do, so I better get everything out of the way, because we're going to do a lot of that. But first I've got some sponging and stamping. So we're going to start with where's my thing? Okay, I gotta put this down. My post-it note is actually like 4 1/4 wide, and that's how wide I want this. It doesn't really matter that it's 4 1/4, just that you, okay, what does matter is that you get it straight. So here, let me line it up with my grid paper. And I recommend having a piece bigger than what you need. So we're gonna sponge a little horizon line back here, and it's okay. Your your tree can be on the line, like right here where the base goes can be on the line, but it can also be up here because maybe you got more stuff back there. So either way, okay, Cajun Craze, that's what we're starting with, and that's going above the line, and then we're gonna do Old Olive below the line. Is that Cajun Craze? Yeah, I think it is. It looks like Cajun Craze. Why do I have Versamark on my desk? Oh, I thought I completely cleared off my desk, but I guess I didn't. So, okay, so I'm gonna really sponge this up, and I'm gonna go off a little on my grid paper before I start because I don't want the color to be super intense. And actually, we could even sponge in like some crushed curry back there too. Let's do that. We can sponge in some crushed curry back there. Kind of, I don't know, maybe make you think of like cornfields and corn stalks, maybe and hay fields, whatever. Kind of get some stuff going up there. And we could even, nah, let's stop. Let's stop. Let's don't go crazy. Let's not go crazy. Oh, I just said let's don't, like my mother says. Mother, can't believe you taught me that. Okay, so we're gonna remove that, and it's okay. We've got this over here because we're gonna be die cutting this out, so it's cool. So that's what's above the horizon, and then we're gonna get our old olive, and we're gonna sponge below the horizon. Oh, I lost my mom, I think. She's like, you're talking about me. I'm out of here. Okay. So we're going to sponge this down here. It's okay if you get a little bit of overlap. Not a big deal. It'll just make some brown in there for you, and that'll be cool. And there we go. So that's, let's go a little bit lower. Sorry, I know this is shaking everything, but okay. This is a little dark for my taste, but it is fall, and I do love fall colors, so that's cool. All right, Stamparatus. So I've put the tree in the Stamparatus. Now, I'm going to take the tree off and clean it, because when I put the tree in, I had a certain size paper, and I didn't cut the same size paper because I wasn't thinking that far ahead. So I'm going to put this here. It's okay that I've gotten smudges down here. That's not a big deal. And then I'm going to put, let's see. I'm going to try this time to get like that little root part to be right on the line. And it's fine if it's not, like I said. It can be lower. Don't really want it above the line. Okay, and then I'm just going to sponge on colors. I'm starting with pumpkin pie. I would probably start with Tangerine Tango, but it's gone. So, and I really want a lot of pumpkin pie. I looked it up. I was like, I can't remember what color oak trees are in the fall. But they actually are red, gold, and orange. So I was like, oh good, well I'll just use all of them. So, and it's okay if you get it on the trunk. We're going to stamp over on the trunk. And then it'll be fine if you get some orange on there because we're going to stamp brown and green. So, and then I'm going to put a little bit of green, not a lot, just a little. If I can find my old olive sponge, there it is. I'm just gonna a little bit, maybe around the bottom. Can y'all even see this? Am I on screen? Okay, I think I'm on screen. And that's way enough. And then I'm gonna fill in with some crushed curry. I'm just gonna kind of dot it in there. Kind of some big spots of crushed curry. And then we'll go with some Real Red. Favorite red. Where's Real Red? Right here. Put some Real Red over here. Put a little bit up here. We don't want to cover up all of our pumpkin pie. We still want to make sure we have a lot of pumpkin pie in there, and I think we still do. In fact, I'm going to sponge over again and make sure this isn't a blank spot. And hi Donna, thanks for joining me. Oh, you're watching from Australia. I'm good, thank you. And how are you, Miss Incentive Trip Earner? Donna is one of our Australian demonstrators, and she earned the Stampin' Up! Trip to Greece, the Greek Isles. So, very excited for her. Okay, so we're going to stamp this down. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we don't have any blank spots, but if we do, we can fix them. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean it with the, yeah, I bet you're a little excited. I would be like over the moon. Okay. So I'm gonna clean that off, and then I'm just gonna sponge on some color around the bottom, like this kind of root area. I'm gonna go with wherever it is. No, maybe. Oh, that is Old Olive, but I lost my sponge. Anyway, we'll just do the whole thing with soft suede. But we really only want this on the tree trunk. Not a big deal if it makes it into the tree. I'm going to put a little bit more red up here in a minute. Not a big deal if it makes it into the tree, just because, you know, leaves also turn brown. But I think we're good there. And then I'm gonna put some more red up in there. So we've got like this big area that's, so, oh wait, not in there. On the stamp, Sarah. Okay, well, anyway, that works too. I don't think I didn't really want it that intense. Where's my cloth? Because I think I'll take a little off. Okay, there we go. Make sure we're in exactly the same spot. I just have my paper pressed up in the corner. If your paper is up in the corner, you don't need the magnet. So, I mean, it does help for, like, you know, reassurance. And then I think I'm done with the Stamparatus. We'll put that aside. I will clean my stamp later. And then I'm gonna bring over my Big Shot. We have a few things. We have 2 things to cut and 1 thing to emboss. And on my second card, I am using the Big Shot, but I'm just going to, I'm gonna do it off screen, because I'm not gonna bring the Big Shot over twice, but I'm gonna bring it over now. So, here it is. Oh yeah, I think once you start getting your travel documents, it'll be more real that you got the trip. That's so cool. I'm planning to join you one of these days. Okay, so here, all right, here's our tree. And we want to, this is the largest oval from the Stitch Shapes framelits. Okay. I think we'll pull that down a little bit so we get more of the tree. And did I lose my plate? No, did not lose my plate. Oh, I put the wrong one on the bottom though. I have one that's pretty flat and one that's pretty bowed. And I put the bowed one on the bottom. Okay, so, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so here we have our little tree with our horizon behind us. And then we need to cut a little pumpkin pie circle for it, you know, or pumpkin pie scalloped oval to frame that out. You don't really have to have that, because with the Stitch Shapes, I mean, that's pretty decorative on its own, so you don't have to have a scallop around it. It doesn't look plain or anything. But why not? Let's do it. And, okay. Okay, tree is here somewhere. There it is. So that'll look nice. Okay. And then we're gonna emboss. So I have an Old Olive card base and then an Old Olive piece that's just 1/8 of an inch shorter on each side. So we're going to, and I'm gonna emboss that piece using the Subtle embossing folder. This is that one that gives you like a linen texture. And I'm actually gonna spritz it this time. Okay, not that one, that's my shimmer paint spritz. I forgot to see if I have any spritzing bottles that are not dry. Okay, there's one. Okay, I'm gonna spritz the paper, because if you spritz the paper before you run it through one of these dynamic ones, you get a better impression. You don't have to spritz it, and you don't wet it that much, just a little. Just to help break down the fibers. And then I'm gonna put it in. Ah, look what I did. Okay, we're gonna turn it to this. Oh, I'm about to do it on that side too. Okay, I have ink on my fingers and then I just got them wet, so I'm smudging. Where's my, there it is. Okay, sorry. We're gonna go this way with it. And I need to spritz it again. But I probably like went through all my water just then. Okay. All right. I see that I have new comments, but I haven't been able to look at them yet, so just bear with me. Oh, wait, I need the other platform for this. So I prefer my magnetic platform when I'm working with dies, but then the one that comes with the Big Shot is this one, and you don't put the thin die adapter on it when you're using embossing folders. And then run them through hinge side first. And with the dynamic ones, you just put down the regular plate and one cutting pad. You don't use a bottom cutting pad because the folder is so thick that you would bust your Big Shot if you'd break something running it through. Okay, I probably got that a little too wet, so I'll let that dry for a second. But yeah, I did get a better impression. Maybe you can see the difference, like this versus what's on here. I think it's a lot better. I didn't spritz before. Okay, is that everything? That's everything for this card. And I'll do the other one off screen when it's time. Start looking for it. Okay, so that part's done. I had one more to do. I'll do that one off screen. I forgot about my sentiment. Okay, let's do it. Okay, now I need to stamp a sentiment while this is still drying. Dry, dry, dry. Oh, waving it in the air worked. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going this way with it because we're gonna tie that linen trim around. Okay, where's my pumpkin pie? It's over here. I need like a system for where do I put my ink pad after I've stamped with it so that I can find it again. You'd think after doing these videos for almost 2 years, I would have come up with something by now. All right. Okay, so this is, I don't think I showed you the stamps. So I did the Rooted in, this is what I'm using, the Rooted in Nature stamps. The sentiment I got from Sheltering Tree, which it's one of those older stamp sets I don't use very much just because I forget about the older ones because I'm using all the new ones to show y'all. So, but I used the Thankful for You from that. But this is really cute. It's like kind of a builder. You got the trees and the leaves. You can have them on the tree or on the ground. Got some grass. And then you can add stuff to the tree. It's pretty cool. I just haven't used it in forever. So, there's that Thankful for You. And then I'm going to cut it out with this. This is one of the bunch of banners. No, that's right. That one didn't work. That one was too small. So, I'm going to cut it with my trimmer. Y'all don't look at the edges. I just realized right before I started my video that I really need a new trimmer blade on this thing. Which I will probably put on as soon as this video is over. But I did not do it before I started. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot line this up. Line up. Let's see if that worked. Okay, that's good. And then we've got, okay, this is the triple punch, the banner. And I like to like stick it in there all the way and see if I'm gonna cut off anything. And I'm gonna do a little bit more off of that one. Okay, I like that. And then they call it the triple banner punch because you can do a 2 inch, 1.5, or 1. But basically you can do any size between 2 inches and small. So I don't ever pay attention to those guidelines. All right, so there's that. This is almost dry. So as soon as that's dry, I can put that down, and then I've got my ribbon to put on. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and go with it, even though it's not completely dry. It'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, what was it? And Catherine said that to me today. I asked her if she wanted something. She goes, no, it's fine. I was like, well, who is talking like a grown-up? Boy, she's obsessed with planets right now, my toddler. We have this planets book called 8 Spinning Planets that my brother-in-law and sister-in-law got, I think, when my oldest was born. Like, they got it for her, or maybe for Christmas that year. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to have a drink. Excuse me. Okay, so, did I do that right? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's much deeper impression than the other one. See, maybe you can see now. There's just so much, like, so much more embossed. Okay, now we're going to put this here. This is Share What You Love paper, this little strip of paper. I'm trying to use less glue because I know I don't need as much as I've been putting on. But, I don't know, once you've had something fall off a card, you get really paranoid about it. That's why I don't use snail, because I used that, and like I had a box of cards, and like a year later I went back and stuff had fallen off of several of them, and I was like, okay, I don't use that anymore. So that's why I don't recommend it. But I love my green glue. Okay, glue this to that. A lot of people have good luck with the snail, and it could have been the climate I lived in. I was in the desert. But because some people just totally swear by it. Okay, so there's that. We gotta put dimensionals on these. Oh yeah, I have this teeny tiny strip of the gold glimmer paper. This is the new glimmer, and the glitter seems like tinier. And it's also, I don't know, everyone says that the glitter doesn't fall off like it did on the old glimmer paper, but I never had trouble with the old glimmer paper with the glitter falling off. So, but if you did, try this because, yeah, and this one's really pretty. And I like the silver better than the silver that we had. Because we had this old silver, and then they replaced it with the new silver that was supposed to be brighter, and I just thought it was uglier. I mean, it was still usable, but it wasn't as pretty as but the new silver is really pretty. So I am happy with it. Okay, so this is the braided linen trim from the holiday catalog. It's not very expensive, I don't think. I want to say it's like $6 for 10 yards. Let's see if I can get this tied the first time. Not bad. Oh, we crossed over here. I don't want to cross. Let's see what I did. I'm okay with it crossed in the back. I don't want it crossed on the front. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't care. Oh, but I have to untie it anyway because it's too loose. Anyway. Yeah, so we had our church ladies retreat this last weekend. It was really nice and fun and kind of what I needed. And it was fun. Like, I love playing board games and card games. And we have these sweet widows who, like, as soon as we get there, they start playing cards. And I'm like, I'm in, please, let me play. So I had fun playing with them. And we played quite a lot of cards. And, oh, and they played hand and foot, which I hadn't played in years. My dad's family played it all the time. And I haven't played it in years, so I was so excited to play. It was fun. And then I made a gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free lasagna, because I'm that person. Because I used to always take lasagna to the ladies' retreat, because they always had lasagna at our ladies' retreats in Boise. And so I would always take my own gluten-free, egg-free one. And then now I'm like really clamping down on not eating dairy because, well, I gain 5 pounds every time I eat dairy. And my legs are all swollen, and I'm like, is it from pregnancy or is it from dairy? So I just decided to, okay, wait, we gotta put the, no, I'll put the glimmer paper down after because that'll be easier. As long as I don't put these on the bottom. So I'm gonna put my dimensionals near the top so that I can come in and put the glimmer paper down later. You could also glue the glimmer paper to this, and either way works fine. So I want the dimensionals near the bottoms, or near the top, so I can put them oh wait, I'm not supposed to put one that far over because that's going to overlap something that's already on dimensionals. I want a little glue there. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh yeah, so I made this gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free lasagna, and I have a friend who also has the same food allergies as me. And she was there, and so she was very excited. And I didn't really tell everyone else that it was cheese-free. But I mean, I made fake cheese with cashews and almonds, and that was my first time doing that. I was like, okay, we'll see. And but it worked. Like, everyone's like, oh, this lasagna is great. And someone goes, it's even gluten-free. I'm like, it's cheese-free too, which I think is the bigger feat. So, but they all liked it. So I guess I will make that again. Okay, these are the gold faceted dots in the, oh, hey, Judy. I just looked up to see if I had any comments, and I do. So thanks for popping in. Judy is also going to Orlando, and I'm very excited. We're very excited. We had a stressful day yesterday because when we registered for Orlando, like, I got in, and like a minute later, she's like, I can't get in. It's sold out. And so I freaked out, and because I was really excited because we've never met in person, and I was really excited to get to meet her. But it turned out it was a glitch. They still had plenty of room, and so she was able to get in later, and that was very exciting. But it was stressful for a while. Okay, I lost my glimmer paper, that little tiny piece of glimmer paper. What do you think the odds are that I'm ever going to... See, I like this much better with Old Olive than I do with the soft suede. But we're going to have to do it without the glimmer because I lost it. So if you see it, let me know and we'll stick it on. But in the meantime, we're going to move on to our other cards. So there's that one. I don't know, which one do y'all like better? I definitely am partial to the Old Olive one. Yes, Judy, it was very stressful. Judy agrees that it was stressful. But we got it. We got it figured out. So, okay, now we're going to make this one. And where's my stuff? Okay, so I have a pumpkin pie card base. And this is using that same Rooted in Nature stamp set. So I still haven't found my Stampin' Up! Bone folder. It's been missing since on stage in April, so I think I have to like bite the bullet and get a new. I mean, they're only $7, but still, I'm like, once I've bought it, I don't want to buy it again. You know what? I think I forgot to cut my Whisper White piece for this. Give me half a second to grab a piece. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. My cardstock used to be right at my desk, but now that I moved my desk out of the middle of the room into the corner, it's not there anymore. So we'll cut this to 4. Like I said, don't pay attention to my edges because I need to replace my blade. And didn't have time before I started. Like, I was cutting things before I started. I was like, oh, that's jagged. I should replace that. This blade lasted me quite a while. Okay. So we're going to do some baby wipe technique over here. If I can find the silicone mat, which is somewhere right nearby. Okay. Well, I have another one that I had my baby wipe setting on. I want to do a new baby wipe in case you've never seen the baby wipe technique. Then you can see the baby wipe technique. So let's put this somewhere. Oh, let me show you. I have to show y'all. Look what I did No, wait, it's not over there. I have to show y'all what I did to my, I knew I was going to do it because I need to put the board that I film and take pictures on, I need to put it away when I'm done because look what I did. I dropped my Memento tuxedo black ink pad right on it. Oh, I was so mad. Thankfully, I can still take pictures on it, but I'll have to cover it up for filming now. Okay, so need a fresh baby wipe. And make sure it's alcohol free. And then I've got Real Red, Granny Green, pumpkin pie, and crushed curry. Oh, what happened here? Oh, most of your team members missed out on, oh, Brisbane. Oh, only 2 of y'all got in. Oh, I'm sorry. That's terrible. Oh, that's awful. Only 2 out of 9 got in. That's crazy. So I'm gonna, yeah, they're selling out really fast these days. So when it sold out in less than 30 minutes in Orlando, I thought, I mean, because that's like 8,000 people or 7,500 people. So, okay, wait, what do I want to put here? I want to put, I don't want the green next to anything but the yellow. So I'm just dropping, that was Real Red, and now I'm doing pumpkin pie. And I don't want the green touching the Real Red or the pumpkin pie because that's going to make brown. And we really don't want brown on our card. So I'll stick that there. But green can go next to the yellow. So I'm going to put some yellow right here. And right here. And right here. I'm going to dot some green right in the middle of it. Put some yellow here. Put some green in the middle of that. Oops. Well, we might have some brown there because that's going to be. Put some yellow in here. And maybe green around this edge. Uh-oh, I hear my toddler. Well, this is a quick card. And I think my 7-year-old knows to go ahead and tell the toddler she can come out. So, okay. And my husband's out there too, so don't worry. Where's my stamp? It is somewhere on my desk. I don't even remember what I was talking about. But hopefully I finished what I was saying. Whatever story I was telling. Okay. Oh, I never finished telling y'all about the planets. So my toddler, she's very into the planets. And like, she sees Mars in the sky. Here it is. So here's this leaf, and I'm going to just stamp it all over this paper to kind of make my own DSP. And it's going to be magical. Especially if you've never seen the baby wipe technique. If you have, then it won't be quite so magical. See, you got like the multicolored leaves. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay. So toddler is obsessed with the planets, and so like we saw Mars last night in the sky. There were 4 planets in the sky last night next to the moon. Like in the southern sky, there are 4 planets right now. You got Mars and Jupiter and Saturn and Venus. And the other day, my husband saw Mercury like right at sunset. He's like, "What's that bright star over there by the sun?" And it was Mercury. So I guess we're like really close to most of the planets right now. Poor Uranus and Neptune. I bet we're never close to them. But anyway, so we're out looking, after we got home from church last night, we're looking at the planets. Oh, y'all, this is so pretty. I don't know if it's as pretty on camera. It's so pretty in person. It makes me really excited and really want fall to get here as soon as possible. We only have like 2.5 more months of summer in Texas. But, and I probably will gripe a lot between now and then, and I'm sorry. So, anyway, so we got there, and she, like, I pointed to Saturn, which was very close to Mars. I'm like, "Look, Catherine, there's Saturn." And she thought I was pointing at Mars, and she goes, "No, that's Mars, the red planet." I was like, okay. Like, if you say so. Anyway, she was cute. She's very, like, she can tell you lots about the planets right now. Because she's practically memorized that 8 Spinning Planets book. That's a really good one. Oh, and today I was doing science with my 7-year-old, and she happened to see that there were planets. Because actually we were talking about the sun, and I can't remember what else. I'm just gluing this down because we're done. Look how fast and easy it was to get such a stunning piece of paper. That's so pretty. Like, super. Oh, hey, Anne-Marie. I was scrolled way up on the comments. Oh, of course you can. I didn't create this technique. Anything you see on mine, you feel free to case techniques. Yep. Just if you straight copy my work, give me credit. But I know you don't straight copy work. Anyway, so, uh-oh, what happened to my granny green piece? It's over here somewhere, because I cut it already. That is not it. But it's the same. Nope, it's not the same width. Here, I'm just going to have to cut it because y'all don't want to sit here and watch me look for stuff. Or do you? I don't know. So, anyway. So, I want this at 1.5 by 3. Oh, Anne-Marie's coming to on stage too. That's very exciting. And I think we're in the, we're in the same lunchroom. And in the same lunchroom with like a lot of people I know. So that's going to be really cool. It's like your lunch and stamping room. But like for general session, everyone will be together. Okay. Wow, I actually have kind of a lot of people on for me. I usually don't get very many people live. I get more watching later on YouTube. But, okay, so we're going to glue this down. Well, anyway, thanks for joining me, everyone. Okay. Where's that baby wipe? I'm just going to wipe off on that. Okay. All right, I need my You Are Amazing stamp. This is from All Things Thanks. I'll show you. Show you really fast. So this is a nice thank you stamp set. It's like, that's probably my favorite stamp set that we have now because my other favorite retired. Okay, so I think we can stamp it here. And I'm going to stamp in real red, wherever that is. I'm like, I use the same colors on both cards. It shouldn't be hard for me to keep it all together. Actually, I'm going to move this a little bit so I can kind of tell what's straight so that, okay. I have fuzz on my ink pads, which is weird because my cat hasn't lived in my craft room since, well, for like a year, over a year, maybe, yeah, no, it's been over a year. But, so I don't know where all the fuzz is coming from because the dog doesn't come in here. She doesn't come upstairs. She has bad hips. And the other cat doesn't ever come upstairs because the children are upstairs and they scare her. Because they'll like rush over to pet her and she's like, whoa, I'm a little bit feral, so you need to step back. Okay, so this is, I need dimensionals. Yes, right here. Okay. So, I finally felt the baby move for the first time yesterday. And it was like right after I had told my doctor, I was like, I haven't really felt the baby move yet. And we decided he's probably, or the placenta is probably just in the front. I have been like putting stuff on crooked all week. Like, everything I've put on has been crooked. Oh, I forgot to stamp one of these for... Let me move this. I just don't want to get it on my thing. Okay, let me stamp one of these for our for the little accent piece here. Ah, lovely. Okay, now I'm going to cut it really fast off camera because... Well, I say really fast. Oh, where's my die? Because I don't really want to grab the big shot over here again. But I might just have to fussy cut it because I've lost everything. Everything was nicely laid out. It was all where it was supposed to be. And now it's not. Like, seriously, where's the that stupid... Oh, right there. Right under... I stuck a punch on top of it. Okay. So anyway, well, here. I'll tell you in a second. My other plate. So this is the only die I've used from this bundle, but I mean, you get so many dies, including one that cuts out the big oak tree, which I could have done, but I really kind of wanted it oval. And then these little spruce trees, and this is like a cedar tree, but I really prefer to think of it as a bonsai tree because cedar trees try to kill me every year because I'm highly allergic to them. So I don't like to think of it as what it is. And then these are embossing pieces. They just emboss, which is cool. And then that's this little flowery thing, or leafy thing. Okay, anyway, lots of great dies in that one. So we're gonna dimensional that on, and then we'll just add a little piece of real red ribbon. We'll be good to go. I need a baby dimensional there. Yeah, so I told my doctor, I'm like, I haven't felt the baby move. Just like, I wouldn't worry about it until, you know, like 19 weeks or something, which is when my next appointment is. That's when I get my big ultrasound. And then I got home and the baby was really squiggly, so, like, while I was crafting. It's like, oh, maybe this baby's gonna be a crafter. My other ones are. My other ones love to come in and craft with me. I'm gonna put that a little offset from there. So that was cool. All right, just ribbon and then we're done. And my ribbon is right here. I can down it. This is the real red cotton ribbon. It's, what, 3/8 of an inch it looks like. And it's delicious to tie. It ties very easily. We used to have some 1/4 inch. And so I was really excited when they brought this in, the 3/8. And I'm just tying kind of a medium-sized bow. Maybe I'll go a little bit smaller. Then we're gonna stick that on. Okay, that's too big. Just fiddle with your bows if they're not what you're looking for in a bow. Just fiddle. And just, where's my little pokey thing? Okay. So sometimes I can't get these to like pop out right, so I get a tool and do that. Okay, so that's good. I cannot find my good scissors and it's driving me nuts. I'm like, they haven't left my craft room, or if they have, someone's in trouble. But, okay, so we're gonna stick that there with a glue dot. I opened my glue dots, you know, my homemade glue dots because I'm cheap, and all of them like flopped out of the box that I keep them in. So now I'm gonna have to like reorganize them and try to get them back in there. And so now they're like all over the left edge of my desk. Okay, don't want to cover up either of those things. I'm not liking how that thing came out. We're not gonna use that one because I don't like it, and I don't have to because it's my card. And you make your own cards. Ah, there, that one's much better. Okay, we're gonna use that. And here's a glue dot. Okay. And there we go. That's better. And let's angle that. And that's it. So we've got, well, I could probably got ink on that. So we got this one and those. Definitely like the old olive one better. So anyway, that's that. Oh, I was gonna talk about, oh yeah, cedar trees. Those are the worst. Okay, I want to talk about my sweet shares, which I meant to talk about at some point during the video. The catalog, the holiday catalog's got these amazing sweets. Like, for example, the frosted floral sweet has this gorgeous paper that is amazing. Oh wait, I just noticed that piece of paper. So this paper is amazing. I'm gonna see, because you know, Stampin' Up! Coordinates dies with their paper too. I mean, so you can usually end up cutting, that one doesn't work. So you can usually end up cutting both paper and stamped images with the same die, which is super awesome. This is what I'm looking for. And then I wonder if this fits any of those. No, maybe not. But that would have been cool. But it's also cool without it. So anyway, so this suite has this paper, the dies, the stamps, and it has this Tranquil Tide ribbon, and it has the epoxy droplets that I showed you. And I think I'm even leaving something out. So what I'm doing is I'm doing shares where you get the stamp set. And you don't have to get the stamp set, because I'm also going to have an option where you can just get the paper and embellishments. You get the stamp set, and then you get a half pack of all the consumable stuff. So a half pack of paper, ribbon, any embellishments like this. If there are like paper clips, and like one suite's got these chicken wire sheets, so the chicken wire would be included, stuff like that. Embossing folders aren't included except for on one suite that doesn't have a set of dies. I've included that as an option. So my initial suite share will be the stamp set and half of everything. And then if you want, you can add the dies. And if you want, you can get it without the stamp set and just the consumables. And I'm not marking it up or anything. The price is just like the price of half of everything plus the stamp set plus shipping to get it to my house. And then you will pay shipping to your house after I've chopped everything up and shared it out and whatever. So this way, if you want everything in the suite, but you don't want a lot of it, then this is a good option for you. I was trying to do something different from paper shares, because a lot of times I don't like all the paper in the catalog. I might just like some of it. And so I don't want to get some of everything. So I thought this would be a nice way for you to get all coordinating products in the suites that you like. And I'll have one for all 7 suites. And then if it goes well, I'll probably do the same thing for the occasions catalog. And that's it. So I'm working on getting all that information finished up, because I've got everything priced out. I just have to finish up like my graphics and stuff. So I've got it written out. I'm sending it out with my catalog. So if you're getting a catalog, you'll get all the information. So anyway, be on the lookout for that. Also make sure you sign up for my newsletter, because I'll also have information in that, and I'll put a link up for my newsletter. And also September Paper Pumpkin is going to be Halloween related, and it's treat packaging, and that's all we know, but it's going to come in a really cool box. So if you like Halloween, I recommend that you sign up before September 10th, and then you'll get that one. And then I think that's all for now, because I forgot to write it all down. I was like, oh, I'll remember. But anyway, you know me. So anyway, we will, I'll see y'all next week. I'll probably be doing something again with the blended seasons, because that'll probably kind of be the last week that we really focus on that one, because it ends August 31st, or you know, when they run out, because when they run out, they're not ordering more. So it might not get to August 31st. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see y'all next week. Don't look at what I'm doing, y'all. I don't think I have any conflicts for next week. So, oh, and my babysitter's back. Well, except that my kids aren't at the babysitter's on this day anyway. But, well, she's not just my babysitter. She's my wonderful mother-in-law. But, okay, I'm going to stop talking now. So I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.